the time, and that's one of the they said, you know what, lady, I so appreciate you because you're not trying to hide behind nothing, trying to make it so robotic. Can't go to.
Okay, y'all. I just wanted y'all to see that little clip I just finished watching. Lady T's video that she did today, and the title of it is called "Bragging." Obviously, somebody got offended or whatever, said that she was bragging about, her home and showing off her things. Lady T, brag on, honey. Brag in the morning, brag in the evening, brag in the noonday, brag in the midnight hour, honey. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? There is a spirit of envy and jealousy in people, honey. And I know you know this, but I want to encourage you, honey. I want to encourage you, which you probably don't even need to be encouraged, but I still want to encourage you, my sister. Brag on. Brag. Like I said a couple years back when you first got your home, I said, baby, I would be on the housetop shouting down. Because I remember when you not first started making YouTube, but I remember the first videos I seen of you when you was in your apartment, just making videos about your outfits of the day and things like that, going way back. So I just want to say to you and others, when God has blessed you, and like you were saying in this video here, you prayed. Ain't nobody gave you nothing. Ain't nobody gave her, anybody else, nothing that has a home, a beautiful car. Let me tell you something. If you was living in an outhouse and you went and showed somebody the earrings or whatever, they wouldn't have said nothing. Wouldn't have said a word. But it's something about doing good and doing well that irritates the spirit of the devil, honey. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I say you got a lot of people that's got envy, that's got jealousy going on in them. But when you know where you come from, when you know who you are, it's all right to brag about what God has done for you. Because I'm telling let me tell you, I am looking for the day. And if the day don't never come, it's still going to be all right. But you have encouraged so many people. And because God has blessed you, you have been a blessing to me over the years. And people don't know about it because you never talk about what you do behind the scenes or things that you do for people. But I'm a witness. Lady T has been a blessing in my life over the years, y'all. Over the years. And let me tell you something. When you have come out of something and you know God has brought you to a more wealthier place, there are going to always be people that come along and be offended. There are going to always be people that come along and just like this time, oh, you seem to be bragging. And so what if somebody seemed to be bragging? Do you see what the Lord has done? I told Lady T in a comment, I said, honey, your house is so beautiful. Your home is so beautiful. It need to be in one of their magazines where, they have gardens and homes and how to decorate. That's where her home need to be because it's just that beautiful. It's just that beautiful what God has done. And it encourages me. It encourages me. And like you were saying in your video, it's 2024, and yes, there are people and Christian people. They don't want you to have nothing. As long as you are poor and begging and live out in an outhouse, ain't doing nothing, you live in the ghetto, or you know what I'm saying, they fine with it. But as soon as you decide to take a bath, don't take no bath. Please don't take no bath. And then you going to come on here and show us the soap that you use to get you clean? How dare you? Honey, brag on. I'm so proud of you. You're such an encouragement to all of us. You've been a blessing to so many people behind the scenes. Brag, honey. Brag about everything that God is doing in your life. Do you understand me? Envy and jealousy is in the heart of man, honey. And I know you're not going to let it stop you. Continue to do what you do, honey. Continue to do what you do. But it is just a shame, but that's just the way it is, honey. It's just the way it is. When you know where you come from, you know, oh, I just can't even explain it enough. I'll be so glad when we all can be on one accord and be happy for everybody. If somebody get a new home, it'll be love. We can get on one accord and be happy. If somebody get a new car, we can be happy for the person. Let the person celebrate. Do you know what a person had to come through to be where they are? People ain't giving out houses. People ain't giving out, things that we need. They ain't doing it. Some people, and I'm not saying people ain't never been given a house or given a car. Yeah, some people have been blessed that way. But for the most part, you got to get out and work. People don't know about how you've worked, how you suffered on your jobs, how you took things you didn't have to take, how you've cried, how your lights being turned off, how your water being turned off, how you couldn't pay this bill or couldn't pay that bill, how you've had to take the bus and had to walk. People don't know about the suffering. All they see is the glory. All they see is the glory. And that is something in that person's heart. That's something in that person's heart. When God finally brings you to a wealthy place, living in an apartment ain't easy. Now, I thank God, and I know you thank God for when you was living in an apartment. That's why you're where you are today, because you have continued to thank God. Thank God for, where you live in nice neighborhoods. Some people mad because you live in a nice neighborhood. They don't want you to live in a nice neighborhood. They want you to be in a neighborhood where your house get broken in. You can't even walk out on your balcony because the neighbors downstairs or upstairs or over across the street, they getting so high, you smell the reefer coming through their apartment and your apartment. And ain't nothing gonna be done about it. You got to walk out your house and pick up trash because the neighbors or whatever don't care about trash being thrown down in the yard. But then God decided to pick you up and move you to a better place where the neighbors don't smoke and get high, where the neighbors care about their lawn care. And God decides to bless you, child, brag on. Brag on, brag on, brag on. That's all I can say, honey. You brag on and be encouraged. And may the Lord work upon the hearts of those that have envy and jealousy within them. Within them. It's a heart issue that goes to them. But honey, I'm telling you, brag on. You live in your house is your home, not a house, but your home is beautiful. And you got it going on, honey. And it encourages me. Because we the same age. I'm 53. I'll be 54 in December. You encourage me to know that it's never too late, long as you continue to trust and have faith in God. But some people just have so much jealousy. Hey, let me tell you, they people jealous of me right now, and I'm sitting in an apartment, working a 9 to 5, honey. You ain't even got to have nothing for people to be jealous. And envy is something, honey. People can have better than you, and then when you get it too, they mad at you because you got what they got. That envy is when a person don't want you to have nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They want you to stay low. That's what that envy is. That's what it is. Lord hammer, and I was going to say something else, but it's going to slip my mind now. But honey, brag on. That's all I can say. Brag on and continue to boast in the Lord, honey. And you folks that's out there that's jealous, got envy spirits, and then the thing people say sometimes, be like, well, honey, what I gotta be jealous of that person for? They ain't got nothing. It ain't about not having nothing. People can be jealous of you, of your personality. People can be jealous of you because how people love you, how people treat you, how people speak well of you. They can be jealous of that. The gift that God has given you, they jealous of that. It ain't always about the material things. And that people can be jealous of you because of how well people love you. And how well and how high people think of you. They could be jealous of that, honey. And how you go through situations in life. They can be jealous of that, child. It could be any little thing. But baby, let me tell you, don't nobody know but you and God. Brag on, my sister. brag on. It couldn't be me, honey. Woo! It couldn't be me. But anyway, I love you, my sister. Continue to do what you do. And like I said, brag on, honey. Them folk gonna be all right. Toodles.